Where are you laying your criticism at, Stu? Are you laying your criticism at the fact that the on-field stuff isn't good enough from the referees, or are you laying it at the door of the VAR guys not intervening and giving the referee something to think about? Where are you laying the criticism at?
Absolutely no criticism on field.
Right.
Because VAR was introduced just in case a referee didn't see something or whatever. You know what it's like? It's near enough impossible to get your eyes on everything, follow the flight of the ball as a referee.
So you think
it's the VAR that needs to
the situation
improve.
with Harry Maguire yesterday was so clear and obvious that it needed a VAR intervention?
The VAR did intervene because they check everything.
Right.
It's how they come to
the conclusion.
I've been involved in football, and as a defender, if I grabbed someone round the waist and had my arms locked totally around his waist for a second or so and then pulled him to the floor, I would expect a penalty to be given against me.
This narrative gets advanced quite a lot, and again, other people that have played have said to myself and Jim about the idea of having players on the VAR panel. But again, it gets into I think you get into the territory then of getting players that may not have played at international level. You get players that have played at different levels, and then you've got this argument that rages. Okay, well, hang on a second, he didn't see that because he's never played at that level. He's never been able to adjudicate in that place.
I don't think it overly matters what level they play. I'm not talking about putting top internationals in a VAR booth, if you like. It doesn't matter to me. It's someone with a playing CV that might understand it. You go and play paddleboard every morning, and it's like me watching you play, me interpreting the rules that you play on without actually being on that court.
I get it, Stu.
At the sharp
but
end.
the reason why I question it is because we know that whatever happens with refereeing decisions, where there's an advancement or not, there's always an element of criticism. Nothing comes without criticism. And I've not got a problem with scrutiny. I have a problem with lack of constructive criticism, and there will always be margins of error. And VAR was brought in to reduce that margin.
Yeah.
And I know, and I believe that the next criticism will be you insert a player into the VAR panel, and then will be a narrative underneath that says, yeah, but he's not played at this level.
Exactly.
And that's my point I'm making.
Exactly, sure. It'll never stop, will it? It'll never stop.
Well, listen, I can accept a referee's decision on field without VAR because in my own mind, I pacify myself by saying, well, maybe he didn't see it, he didn't have a clear view. I can accept that.
You can't accept VAR missing
I can't. I can't accept it because I know they've seen it at a million angles and no one can explain to me that decision yesterday.